like. Well, if that coffee sounded good, a little bit more. Nice. I guess we might as well. No, we got a minute to go.
You can stop. I get it.
Okay. So again, I'm still working on it, but what do you say?
You want me to be honest?
Totally, of course. I mean, it's just the two of us.
That song is shit in a can.
What?
I thought it was just awful.
I disagree. This song is a huge hit.
A hit? No way, Ruff. Trust me. I know this business. That song sucks. Not even a tampon ad would want to use that song.
You have ads for tampons that are very good.
Hello, welcome to the quarter to three live stream of. Okay, here I'm gonna struggle with this word. Heretical. I've got that, but it's not heretic. Like hereditary. It's not like that. Heretic. Heretic, Tom. Heretic. Welcome to the quarter to three live stream of Heretic Operative. That's operative. My name is Tom Chick. I do this Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 6 p.m. Pacific. I was going to live stream The Division today. I really am enjoying The Division. I've been playing it since its early start Wednesday, but I don't think I could bring myself to do that today. So we're going to look at Heretic Operative. So you get that thing in a game where there are exclamation points saying, hey, here's something that you haven't looked at yet. Here's a lore entry or something that's tutorial or you have a new weapon. So I did boot up The Division to get it ready to live stream. And, after Christchurch, it does. I'm not playing shooters anymore. It's not that sort of thing. But so I was going through, looking through all those little exclamation points before I was going to live stream it today. And there were these little lore entries. And you read about the apocalypse, and you read about the different characters, and you can listen to the little sound files you've collected. And this isn't Ubisoft's fault. This is totally appropriate for the game. It's just bad timing. There is a section in the lore in Division 2 for found footage, which basically consists of various scenarios in which the factions are murdering people and filming it. And that was that was a tough watch. So I shut the game down. I definitely plan on playing this weekend, and I am enjoying it. They do a lot of good stuff. They've addressed a lot of things that I had an issue with in the last game, and it's just really Ubisoft doing what they really do well, giving you a very beautiful open world and a lot of stuff to play around with. But I need to put that down, and let's look at Heretic Operative. This is a very board gamey thing. See this in the upper right? Can you see my cursor? In the upper right hand corner? This is their. Oh, shoot, it gives it away. I was going to say, this is their company logo. Guess what they're called? C prompt. Isn't that cute? A little old school something. Let's see. So this is very board gamey, but also, it's got simple. When you have strategy games that have simple rules and simple conceits, you like XCOM, the new XCOM reboot. You call it board gamey, which is a little unfair to, but it's this is board gamey. It's a sort of a streamlined strategy game. So let's look at this. And I'm going to be Tom splaining. I'm not going to be here for long, so I got to be careful with my voice this month. But I do want to show you guys this. I'll go for probably about 45 minutes or so, and then I've got to run some errands, and then I'm just going to come back and play Devil May Cry 5 online all night without commentary. So I'll be streaming that later. But I want to Tom explain a bit of this first. So I've leveled up. There's leveling here. There's unlockable stuff. You start off, I think, with just, yeah. This right here is, and see, it even has their decks you're picking, and you pick a character, and these are the enemies you're going to fight against. Very board gamey, very modular. You know, like Arkham Horror. Which old one are you going to fight against? Thank you, Utsby, for the doggo with the cute little ear. Is that a beagle? It's got to be. Richard Holt, is this another cultist simulator? Not at all, Richard Holt. This is a very, this is a strategy RPG. Cultist Simulator is a mythology, a well-written mythology. So you pick the story deck, and I think they get increasingly difficult. This one is the baby one, which I've tried. You can see, wins, 1. Let's look at this gate one. The gates, no wins yet. When you play, you get some XP, which will later unlock this stuff down here, and if you win, you get extra XP. I want to try this one. I could just show you this one and then not lose. Yeah, let's try this one. You pick which your main character is going to be. You get multiple characters. This dude here, Virian Spellbinder. We've got 1 win with him. White Fang. It's actually a chick, not a dude. It looks very Fabio-esque. This poor little guy looks scared. Sirata of the Sirata of the Silent Library, which I think most libraries are supposed to be silent, at least quiet. Equally skilled in spycraft and magic. I think I need the fighter chick here. Master of the battlefield, yeah. So in this scenario, you got to run around and close gates, and then you got to fight a. It might even be called a cosmic horror, like this big, huge monster with a ton of hit points. So you got to do magical stuff to close the gates, and then go punch a giant monster. So we're going to use someone who can punch giant monsters. This is a cult you want to fight against. Now, why would you choose cults that have poison attacks? This cast Water Shield. Cult sites can cause locations to become flooded. You lose gold from disrupted shipping. Let's take the baby ones, because I've lost this one enough times that I don't want to make it any harder than I need to. Yeah, that -1 gold I bet would hurt, especially if you're using mercs. Eric Geithner notes that White Fang is a cooler name than Sirata. Definitely true. Alex Chapman is Tom trying to turn his video game streams into board game streams. Alex Chapman, I am doing so much board gaming these days. Don't think I'm not tempted. When I said I was going to come back and play Devil May Cry 5 after I run some errands tonight, I got to go pick some stuff up. I have a big old solitaire game just sprawling on the table right here that is vying for my attention every bit as much as Devil May Cry 5. And Devil May Cry 5 is really good. Alright, so I'm pressing start. What have I not done? Oh, there. Okay. I'm not being patient. Now, oh, there is sound. Okay, good. If you listen, let's listen to the sound of the stream. Or is that the wind? Oh, did you hear the horse? There's a horse in there. Alright, so a couple of things. I think I have to click on this card to see which card I get. Yeah, so I'm basically drawing a card from a deck of stuff that helps me, I think. I think these are all mercenaries. Here we go. Let's just see what it gives us. Banner of the Cerulean Drake, which is a fancy way of saying blue dragon. Fast and excellent flanking maneuvers. You have to pay them 1 gold. So these are mercenaries that'll come fight for you. We're going to have battles. I have to pay these guys 1 gold. I have 2. They give me 4 combat dice. Combat dice are different types, like iron, fire, nature. Iron dice, and this is just telling you what iron dice are. So characters who have physical skill, and I think White Fang has a 5. Each die is +1 for every 2 points. So White Fang's iron dice are good because they're +2. She's good with iron dice. Oh, I get another mercenary here. Banner of the Golden Circlet. These guys are doubly expensive, way more expensive than the Cerulean Drakes. They get 6 combat dice, however. What was the other one? 4 combat dice? This is not a better value for your money. Although you only get 3 attacks in a combat, so. Alright, this is the bad stuff that's going to happen. See this little counter over here? Doop, doop, exclamation point X, doop, exclamation point, doop, X, exclamation point, doop, doop, skull! When this goes up 4 times, is this going to tell us on a tooltip? That's the, like, cult danger level. When it fills up 4 times, we've lost the game. And I think each time we draw a card, this fills in, and then the exclamation points and the X's or something. Let's find out. Let's see, is there going to be a red dot here? I don't know. Oh, no, this is the story. So this is the basic storyline when you play this little scenario. We have to go to meet Lyrica at Kopic's Tavern. Yeah, Lyrica. That's his / her name. Kopic's Tavern is the location on the board. Lore, backstory, lore, exposition, lore, backstory. Okay, there, I read you that. Here's a bad card. Yeah, okay, so here's a cultist card, and I think it's going to fill in this little dot here. Let's see if I'm correct. Boom. Alright, I was wrong. A gate opens. So, in this scenario, gates open around, and if you're playing against those other water cultists, they can flood areas. I don't know what the gates do here. I think they probably just spit out monsters. That's what a gate does, right? A monster comes through it. Frontier Outpost. It's a mysterious gate. These things are going to be spreading around. I'm going to have to shut them down. That's a story spoiler, by the way. There's Frontier Outpost, and see this icon? Mysterious gate. What is this icon? Doesn't want a tooltip. Alright, and this didn't fill in. I thought this was going to fill in. What is this? So, cult power is 1. Oh, I'll lose if it fills. Oh, yeah, if it fills 3 more times, if it gets to 4, I lose. What is this a picture of? This is the cult I'm fighting against, I guess. Yeah, cult activity fills the meter, which increases cult power when full. Right. Okay, these don't have... Oh, here we go. Exclamation point. When cult activity passes this marker, I draw an event card. Okay. Event cards are linked to the story. Okay. What's the X? The next cult card. Oh, maybe this is just turn... Maybe this might be a turn marker. Alright. So turn marker, event, new cult card. Turn marker, event. Alright. So basically we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So what's 12 times 3? 36. We have 36 turns to defeat the cult. Now, look here. Oh, it's not there yet. Eventually I have to go here and fight a cosmic horror. So here are my characters, or character singular. This is the stage of the game right here. Upkeep. Townskeep folk give you income. You'll note here's my lore, my gold, my reputation, influence, my rumors, and my fate. These are all useful for stuff. Here's the stage of the game. So you get your money. Story advances. Here's where we are now, where we take actions. Adventure, each location you draw a card, where there's someone. What's that guy? A goblin. And then enemy cultists take actions and play cards. So we have White Fang. These right here, we have 2 action points. Let's spend them doing stuff. Okay, let me show you the map. I think, I could be wrong, I think this is it. I don't know, I mean, there's no random map, but I think all of the, I just made it up. I was going to say, I think all the scenarios take place on this. The first 2 do. So here's a big old town. Here's this volcano island. Here's a forest. Here's your hideout. Here's the Lost Temple. Look down here. That's where the elves live. Zoom in, look at their elf archive. See that skill? I think that's telling you the difficulty. You can figure that out. It's telling you what skills help you there. Now, where's White Fang? Well, we can click. No, wait. I thought we could click on White Fang and it'd show us. Oh, there we go. White Fang is at the hideout. And when we click on White Fang, or if we click on a location, we get a bunch of information. Here's White Fang's little card. I say card. Info display. Here's the locations display. Here are options available to us. Ooh, things we can do. Here's White Fang's spells, Arcane Missile, and Battle Frenzy. Oh, so she does have some magic there. Oh, 1 combat die. That's lame. So there's no mana in this game. What there is, and this is why it's not a straight-up fantasy RPG thingy, it's a horror game. Every time you don't have mana for magic, you have corruption. Whenever you cast a spell, your character accrues a certain amount of corruption. And corruption is bad if you're the good guy, which we are in this game. When your character reaches 100 corruption, they basically start having to make saving throws, or you lose them and they turn over to the dark side. Every time I've tried this scenario, I have lost my characters to corruption. They all get to 100 corruption, they turn to the dark side, and the world is plunged into darkness, and the evil wizard of the serpent cult or whatever takes over. So you got to be careful with your use of magic, which is why, looky here, Battle Frenzy doesn't cause corruption, because it's not magic. Magic in this game makes you sick. Magic is evil. But calling mercenaries, so for instance, where can we see my mercenary cards? Here we go, inventory. So here are the mercenaries that I can invoke in battle, and you'll notice they're iron dice, but they don't cause corruption. This little arcane missile, it's an arcane die. And whereas iron dice give you +1 per die per point of physical strength, White Fangs is 5. Look at arcane dice, +1 per point of arcane. Oh, above 1. Hey, wait a minute, is that how iron dice work as well? No, for every 2 points. So if you get this high enough, your arcane skill, arcane missiles are pretty good. But basically White Fang's going to call in mercenaries. So we need gold income. We also need to go to Kopek's Tavern. So I'm going to shut up and just move to Kopek's Tavern. Here, I don't know if you can see it. See these little, if you click on a spot, you can see where it connects to. So if you want to go down here to the elf world, you got to come through here, then you got to come through here, and you got to come through. Oh my gosh, it takes forever to get to Elf Town. Richard Holt, very nice. Richard Holt says it looks like Tom is going to pay the iron dice. Doesn't that start in like a month? Game of Thrones. So when you come to a new location, the first time you play a game, it gives you just a little backstory about what the location is. Woodbridge Farmstead. Oh, I was going to show you also the hideout. Here's the hideout. It's your safe spot. What does that show you? Primary challenge types, social and physical. Oh, White Fang, you've got your arcane, your social, and your physical skills. This is your health. This is your corruption. This is your tranquility. Tranquility is basically morale. Is that true? Strong mental defenses can be used to resist corruption, to safely dissipate it away. Ooh, I'm not sure I knew that. I should have read this before. Achieved through deep meditation. Each turn corruption is reduced by tranquility. Oh, so you know what? That's fine. Use magic, but you got to be super chill. If you're all panicked and freaked out and untranquil, magic will corrupt you. So these are the actions available at this location. Look up here at the hideout. Look at one of the options in the hideout. Where is it? Mentor. You go to your mentor. If you use this action, it's going to cost you 3 influence. Influence is one of the resources up here. And as long as your corruption is 60 or less, you have a chance to gain tranquility. Fate, which you gain, and this is fate here, is awesome. It lets you re-roll a die. If I were to end my turn right now, I cash in every unused action point for a fate point. So what can we do at Woodbridge Farmstead? So here's Woodbridge Farmstead. Easy difficulty. Challenges are physical. And easy just means it's not going to be, I think, bad events. What's this telling me? Oh, look, lore. The land southeast of Ione is filled... You guys know who Iona Sky is? Whatever became of her? Particularly this region takes its name from the wooden... Okay, so there's lore. Let's read White Fang's lore. Lore, backstory, lore, personal backstory, lore, boring lore, boring exposition, boring personal backstory, lore. There you go. These are the actions available at Woodbridge Farmstead. And here's where I think the game gets really cute. Each location gives you different actions, and none of this is hidden, by the way. There's no fog of war. If I want to see what's up in the museum district, I can see. Oh, look, difficulty medium. It appeals to arcane. We're going to have to listen to the museum district. It's really hopping over there. That sound effect is called bustle. Over here at the Lost Temple, which is where we eventually have to go. Spoiler. Looky here. Difficulty hard. You want arcane skill. Richard Holt says all ales are on him. Richard Holt's morale is buoyed after his awesome iron dice pun. So what can we do at the farmstead? So what these icons are telling you are, hey, you have an option, and in the bottom right, it is telling you a little information about what it costs, or what is it? What it costs or what you get? Yeah, what you get. So the things in red I obviously can't do. That's the universal language. If it's red, no, you can't do it. So let's look at one that's not red. I can visit the farmer. I can recruit him. If I pay 2 influence, I recruit the farmer, and this is what we're going to do, by the way. Every turn, I get 2 gold. Sweet. Wait, is that true? Oh, no, I have to spend action points. That's not true. All right. So the farmer doesn't give you an income. He unlocks a new action. And the action is, this character is exhausted because he's working in the farm, but I got 2 gold for it. And here's my issue with the game. Where is it? Up here in the Cathedral District? Where's the tailor? There's a tailor somewhere. Yeah, tailor gives you 5 gold per turn. It costs 8 influence, so one of the things... You know what? Sorry, I gotta turn this bustle sound effect down. Hey, come on. See, I had it to 0. Why did it decide unilaterally to go back up? In the Cathedral District, if I get 8 influence and I go there and I recruit this tailor, I'm going to have a gold income of 5. And that's, I think, is one of the things you want to do in this scenario, because it lets you pay for these mercenaries. That's not what the farmer does. That's the farmer, you have to go there and do an action. And our actions are very limited. We've got 2 per turn. I think there's someone who actually gives you actions. Alright, so let's see. We could hire a farmer. What else can we do? A shopkeeper. Takes 4 influence, and then I can pay the shopkeeper 2 gold to draw 3 items from the common deck. What are items? This kind of stuff. And I'll come back to the spellbook in a moment. A priest. Recruit the priest. When recruited, enables the following. Enables spending an action point. Oh, okay, so the priest, this is weird for a priest to do. He just lets you teleport to the museum district as an action instead of going 1, 2, 3. All right. I mean, really, that's all a priest does? I guess in there, see that little boot with a wing on it, a little Hermes symbol? That means, hey, go fast. Herbalist. So you can pay the herbalist 2 gold. Oh, to get fate. No, to get fate. I'm sorry, not tranquility. Add herbalist special to White Fang. Item. Plus 3 health on use. Requires an... So, I guess White Fang can heal herself. Uses remaining this turn. Alright, well, we don't have money to be spending on herbalists. But they do give you fate, which is die rerolls. Mayor. What if we recruit the mayor of Woodbridge Farmstead? Plus 2 influence per turn. I like the sound of that. However, we must have... What is this? Heretic. Is Heretic influence and influence the same? I think it is. Yeah, we can't recruit the mayor until this gets up to 12, at which point we can pay 4 of it, and then we get an influence income. Prevent cultists from establishing cult sites or cult activity at the farmstead. Yeah, the mayor keeps the cultists at bay. It's quite a mayor. Blacksmith. Here we go. Gold income 1 per turn. I see. Not quite as lucrative as a tailor in the Cathedral District. Unfortunately, I can't afford the blacksmith yet. So I have 1 more action point. I don't need to unlock this. I'm not going to pay this gold. I'm not ready to unlock a farmer yet because I'm not going to be wasting actions putting someone to work in a farm. I don't want to walk somewhere else. So I'm just going to end my turn and take this. I joke a lot of times about taking things on a gift certificate. That's what's actually going to happen is we're going to take this action point on a gift certificate. It's going to give us a fate. We can reroll a die. Boom. Wait, where's my fate? Yeah, there's my fate. See? All right, so now you'll see, hey, we're in the adventure phase. We did the actions. Let's go to adventure. And every character, actually, every location where you have a character, you draw a card. If I have 10 characters at Woodbridge Farmstead, I'm only going to draw one card. If I have 10 characters spread all over 10 different locations, I'm going to draw 10 cards. So let's draw our Woodbridge Farmstead card. There's a little artwork on the back. We could have clicked on the location. We could have clicked this up here. We could have clicked down there. Let's see what we get. Here we go. Very exciting. The village elders invite you to dinner. One asks your opinion on vile magics during the meal. Let's see. I played the scenario, the basic tutorial scenario. I think I won that the first time. It's pretty straightforward. It's baby mode. And I've tried this scenario, I think, 3 times. I don't think I've seen this one. So I have no sense for how many cards are in here, but enough that every now and then I'm still seeing new ones. I never touch this stuff myself. That's my only option. Why don't I have other options? Oh, I see. So this is basically just a social skill check, and we're about to see the dice in action, which is one of the reasons this is a very board gamey game, when it shows you the dice, which I love. So I have to beat social 0. If I win, I get an influence. If I fail, they kick me out of town, and I go back to the hideout. So I click this, and you'll see here's my social. Oh man, I hate this. Oh, so angry. Oh, I'm going to rage. All my tooltips are shut down while I'm being asked to pick. And when there's a decision to be made here, oh, no, give me my tooltips back, jerks. All right, we've got one fate to spend. My skill is a 1, difficulty 0. And I don't know why. If your skill matches the difficulty of the challenge, you need to roll an 11 or higher. Okay. So 10 is the base number you want to hit, and then the difficulty is a modifier compared against your skill. All right, so we're going to roll 3 dice, aren't we? Did I just make that up? Yeah, you always roll 3 dice. We have to get a 10 or higher. Here we go. How about that rolling sound effect? There actually isn't one. All right, so I failed. So they're going to kick me back out. Is it going to say? Yeah, move to hideout. They're going to make me leave town. They're like, hey, you can't come to Woodbridge Farmstead. You don't disapprove of vile magics. However, that one fate I took, let's go ahead and use it. If I can reroll higher than a 2. Oh, you gain a corruption to reroll a chap. That's uncool. Well, I'm going to do it. There we go. And so we passed, but we lost our fate. So we broke even. But I got an influence, so actually we came out ahead. So that was my adventure card in Woodbridge Farmstead. And then it went through these. It went through my income. It went through the story, which... Oh, shoot. I'm an idiot. Dadgummit. Hold on. I didn't walk far. I thought I was supposed to stop at that other place. It's a complete waste of time. All right, you guys pretend you didn't see this. Hi, my name's Tom Chick. Let's play Heretic Operative. Blah, 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 blah. I'll show you this game. Cool. Blah, 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 blah. Let's go look at our cards. Banner of the Whispering Leafs. Nature dice. Nature dice get a bonus if you have positive tranquility. This other one. And there's those guys again. Right, that's the story. Go to Kopek's Tavern. I was thinking that Kopek's Tavern was in Woodbridge Farmland. It's not. It's a whole separate place. And we're just going to go there this turn. Alright, there. Busy day and night, Kopek's Tavern is a good place for information or rye. That's not save scumming because I hadn't saved. That's called rage quitting. If I'd loaded a save, it would be save scumming, not save scumming. Rage quitting is not save scumming. Although, speaking of raging, come on. Sound effects, you're at 0. Quit making noise. Okay, now we're going to end our turn and get our story beat. I was wondering, why didn't the story advance? I'm supposed to be at the right place. All right, so let's check our Kopek's Tavern adventure card. There's not going to be any fussy village elders asking about our opinions on vile magic here. Unemployed merc. With mismatched armor pieces and a tattered cloak, this mercenary has seen better days. I was there when the orcs overran the western outpost. No contract since that massacre. Alright, I've actually seen this card a bunch of times. So, here's a merc, and what are mercs? I wish that I hadn't been shut out of the rest of the game while I'm making this decision. You know, I'm just going to go rage uninstall right now. Come on, game. I want to show you guys what mercs are. Mercs are those little banners that we buy. In combat, instead of using a spell or a weapon, you pay gold, you play the little card. It's like a stained glass pattern. It looks pretty. And you roll dice. So like what merc's things do I already have? Well, let me check. Oh, I can't. So I can pay 2 gold to draw from the banner deck, or I can move along. Well, let's see. How many do I have? How many banners do I have? Maybe I have none. There's no way of finding out because look, where I would normally click, it's gone. Not only is there no tooltip, it's missing. So rumors is one of your. Oh, look, I was going to show you the tooltip for rumors, but nope. No tooltip for rumors. A rumor lets you draw a new adventure card, which when you get to some of the harder adventure cards can be helpful. So you could click this to redraw. I'm not going to hire him. I don't have the gold to spend. I've already got 2 banner cards. And I know that because not the game wouldn't let me check. I just know from looking. Oh, look. You can't see this. I got +2 influence, +4 rumors from Lyrica, the Renegade. I'm not sure why that happened. I wish this text was a little brighter down here. Alright, so here's the story card. Even in the crowded tavern, you find Lyrica without effort. Another like you, one who's known magic. Easy for you to notice. I guess people like glow. It's like vampires glitter in Twilight. People glow here when they know magic. As soon as the barman moves out of earshot, she speaks without looking. They toil at a ritual, the red gates. It is one I do not know. That's how Lyrica sounds. You will need to learn it. I was close, but... Oh, wait, what? No, is that her voice? You'll need to learn it. I was close, but I no longer trust myself. She looks at her hands, restless at the bar top. What magic has opened, magic can close. I'm RPing this. What do you guys think of that? Here's Lyrica, the renegade. Not very strong. Kind of a little social butterfly. She knows that. She's the charmer, quite the charmer there. Actually, I think these go to 5. 5 might be the highest I've seen. They probably go higher. And she's as adept at magic as White Fang. Did she add any? Oh, I was going to show you this. The spellbook. I can use this as an action and draw from the spellbook deck, depending on who uses it. I don't know that I want to do that yet. Is it? Oh yeah, use one. Okay, so this is a free spell you get. Lowenstadt says good voiceover. Thank you, Lowenstadt. I am definitely available for voiceover talent. Contact my agent. Okay, what things can we do in Kopek's Tavern? Sell leader. If I pay all of my influence, it'll give me an influence income of 1 per turn. I'm actually considering that one. Pay an informant, and you get a rumor income. Rumors aren't all that, and you'll notice... Oh yeah, I got a bunch of rumors from Lyrica. Barkeep. If I hire the barkeep, I can spend an action point to get an equal chance of a rumor, an influence, or bupkis. A mercenary veteran. Pay 4 to draw from the banner deck. I've already got one. Oh, look, Octavia the Merchant. I can hire this person for 5 influence, and she becomes a character for me to use. Do I want to do this? So that's just 6 gold straight up. Is it better to have multiple characters? I think it is, because then I could send I could send Octavia the Merchant to work the farm. Although the issue isn't manpower so much as action points. And that's the thing, is you play this scenario a few times and you fail it, and later you try, okay, well, I'm going to try to earn gold this time. Or, okay, I'm going to get a bunch of influence and recruit multiple characters. Or, okay, maybe I need to come down here and recruit the elves. What's this? Orc raiders. Oh, yeah, orcs in the burning woods. See, the burning... doesn't look like they're burning anymore. Oh, you know what? See that little icon? I bet that's telling you what kind of challenge. Yeah, okay. Physical challenges. Look at Kopek's Tavern. Social, arcane, physical challenges. It looks like there's a dot by, no, primary. Oh, why is there a little gold dot by arcane? Who knows? All right, so it's a new turn. We've got 2 actions. If we end our turn right now, we get 2 fate. Let's see. I don't know. Oh, my story goal now is gather 2 lore. I have no lore, and I need to learn the ritual to close these gates. And look, one of them opened here at the tavern. Rude. Actually, that's kind of convenient. What is this? Oh, so these aren't turn. You know, I'm unclear about this. Cult activity meter. All right, so this is going up 1 per turn. And why? From the cult leader. And where is the cult leader? I think the cult leader is somewhere on the board. Yeah, look at that jerk. Is that the cult leader or just a regular cultist? Oh, you know, I bet that's just innate. Like that's just innate in the scenario. Is it's up once a turn, and there are other things that can advance it. All right, but right now things are chill. We've just got the 1 gate here. So how do we get lore? Well, we can read the tooltip. Gain lore by researching ancient tomes and forbidden knowledge at places like the Museum District. Oh, look, right up here. So here's what we're going to do. Lyrica is going to go to the Museum District, and then White Fang... Well, the thing is, it's not like having multiple people gives us additional actions, which is a little unfortunate. It's a little gamey, but Lyrica's just going to go up here and try to get lore for us, which is what we need. Here we are at the Museum District. What can we do there? This person, recruit a librarian, and then you can spend an action point to get an equal chance of, hey, have a little corruption, or, hey, have a bit more corruption and lore. Oh, and look at Lyrica. Her tranquility is negative, which is bad news. Why don't you go get more tranquil? Why did that happen? I guess because she's a renegade. Or we can pay 5 gold to get a lore income from the researcher. I think I want this. Oh, no, no, you just buy the lore. All right. So all of this like resource stuff going on. What is this? Oh, look here, there's a red dot. Why is that? Oh, does it have to do with how difficult the area is? The yellow dot is warning. Yeah, look, green dot, easy. Yellow dot, a little difficult. Red dot, danger, Will Robinson. All right, so we need 2 lore. Look at her corruption too. Oh man, she's a goner. All right, well you know what? She's just gonna work with this librarian up here. So let's hire the librarian. That'll be our last action. And then each turn we can use the librarian to make Lyrica more corrupt and then get us our 2 lore to learn the gate closing ritual. So we're basically throwing Lyrica away. So hire the librarian, recruit 2 influence. It's just reminding us what this tooltip says. Oh, that didn't take a turn. Oh, good. Okay, so these aren't actions. They give you available action. Oh, neat. Okay, cool. Check this out. See, it's a scroll. Once you make it available, the scroll pops open and now it's an action. And when it's a scroll, the bottom right tells you what it costs, right? No, it does tell you what you're going to get. All right. But the bottom right is a scroll. You haven't opened it yet. So now we have this. We're going to use our last action. Here we go. Let's roll to see what Lyrica gets from the librarian. A teensy bit of corruption to go to 42, or is she going to go to 44, and we're going to get one of the 2 lore we need. All right, wish me luck. Boom. We got our lore, and look, oh, 44, she's getting super corrupt. All right, let's end the turn, and then we're just going to try. Oh, no, now we draw 2 cards. Let's go to White Fang at Kopek's Tavern. This is the easy challenge. A drunk is telling his table stories. Card's name is Loudmouth. We're going to pay attention to the drunk. We have no other option. We're going to get +1 rumors. What are rumors? Let's check the tooltip. Oh, we don't have one. Stupid game. Oh, I'm so angry. I mean, why would they do that? Why would they make a window pop up and now all this information, which is super helpful? Why would you ever close that? Come on, C prompt. You guys aren't new to this. Actually, maybe they are. I don't know. Okay, so here we go. Lyrica. And so now let's see what happens to Lyrica at the Museum District, which is difficulty is a difficulty 3. You need arcane skill, which she's got. She seems like a good match for the Museum District. Here we go. I do like this artwork. It's a shame that on the other, well, it'd be very artist intensive. That, for instance, the Loudmouth didn't have any unique artwork, but that's pretty. I'll take it. Street Ruffian. Ione's Museums. Oh, Ione's the name of the town? Did I just mean? Okay. Yeah, of course. Attract rich nobles and distracted tourists. The lifeblood of thieves and muggers. You'd expect them to select easier prey, but these miscreants have turned their attention towards you. Let's choose our option. Oh, we don't have one. Teach them a lesson. Okay, you guys ready to see some combat? We're about to spawn a thug. Here's combat. 3 rounds, and only 3 rounds. In those 3 rounds, I must get 15 points of, combat, battle points. The very imaginatively named battle points. Right, because their combat rank is 15, so to beat him you need 15 battle points. If I lose, I take a damage. If I win, I don't take a damage. What options do I have to get battle points? These. You'll notice here the 2 merc banners that we drew at the beginning of the game. I'm not about to waste gold on mercenaries. Not against a thug. We're just hanging out in the museum district, and a thug comes up to us. We don't go pay in a squad of mercenaries to fight the thug. Instead, we can use our sword. I think every character has this default attack, which is, hey, roll 1 iron die. Lame. We can do it 3 times. We're going to get 3 options to pick things from here. Actually, I think you can pick each one only once. Could be wrong about that. I know I can do this once. Look, Arcane Missile. 1 combat die, and it's going to get a +2 because her Arcane spell of 3 adds to that. It's going to give her Corruption. Actually, she is pretty poorly suited to this. Maybe we do need to hire mercenaries. You know what? I don't care if she takes a point of damage. Yeah, I don't care. So we'll go ahead and, yeah, I don't need to hit her Corruption. I don't want to push this anymore, so I'm just going to punch it with a sword 3 times. Oh man, we're terrible at this. Alright, so I got defeated. She's going to lose a point of health, but big deal. What do I care? Up, call to... Yeah, so there you go. There was the call to action. What was that? Let me go. Cults infiltrated. What is this? Serpent cult site. Oh, because they infiltrated it, so they get this little. Serpent cults are active, spreading their influence every turn. If cult influence reaches 5, transforms into a serpent. Oh, right, and it spawns. Oh, I've seen that happen, and it spawns serpents. +1 cult influence. Oh, look. Boom. Perfect. Man, this is like a board game. Oh, this is cult influence. So this is going to go here next turn. Oh, those jerks. How do I get rid of that? I don't like that at all. I'm going to have to do something about that. But first, we need one more point of lore to learn how to, the ritual to close these gates. So, Lyrica, go talk to your librarian again. What happened? Oh, yeah, she failed. Talk again. There we go. And those were our 2 actions. So again, it's not like having White Fang down at Kopek's Tavern helped us. Having multiple characters, and this is counterintuitive, but it's their gameplay. They designed it this way. Having multiple characters, you can have 10 characters. You're only ever going to get 2 actions. Go figure. There are ways, and I forget where I saw that before. There's a way to get a 3rd action, which seems like that would be super helpful. What is this? Auspex. Ooh. Pay 4 influence to reduce. Oh man, I should do that. So I should play this, boom influence, pay this guy. Oh. Who's that? Astrid the Wanderer. Oh. Again, you only get 2 actions though. Telek the Apprentice. Strong Arcane and Tranquility, but low on health. What's that? Spy Master. Wait, so is that guy free? Why didn't I get that before? Man, I should learn how to play this game sometime. What's this? Oh, travel marker. Yeah, these are boring places where nothing happens. Travel marker. Lame. Let's read the lore for the travel marker. A signpost shows the way back to more civilized lands. That's rude, implying the elves don't live in civilized lands. Alright, we're out of actions. Let's finish. Fred Dewey wants to know if you can vote for me to play solitaire board games on Vassal. Fred Dewey, I don't know the first thing about Vassal. Actually, I do know the first thing about Vassal. Some of my friends have used it, but I wouldn't know how to do it. Oh, let's see, roguelike. I'm sorry, I'm missing roguelike. 3d6 to beat 15? Your chance to roll 15 on 3d6 is pretty low. 4.6%. Roguelike says this is like Tabletop Simulator is prettier than Vassal. I think the roguelike, that's what you're talking about. Yeah, I knew I was going to fail that. I just didn't want to waste, I didn't want to bump up her corruption any sooner than I needed to. And I didn't care about her taking a point of damage because she's not going to be doing any fighting. She can get hurt. That's rude of me. Actually, I say she's not going to do any fighting. Maybe thugs in the museum district will kill her. Let's find out. Curios and eccentricities. Word reaches you of an interesting location. And some things about this do remind me of Cultist Simulator. Like this, for instance, we just unlocked. Oh, we unlocked a spot. Why do we spawn a thug? It probably would tell me. Yeah, you're going to spawn a thug and unlock Curios and Eccentricities, which is a place where you can buy stuff. You know what? Fine. We're going to shoot our arcane. Why is it only 1 die? Because I think we can only do this once. Oh, there you go. Look at all the damage types. Ooh. Iron, arcane. We know about that. Nature, +1 or -1 based on whether your tranquility is positive or negative. Earth. Oh, look at Earth. How boring. Always roll a 3. Earth is deterministic. Fire. Bonus multiplier for matching dice. Pairs. Or triples. Oh yeah, like if you get 2 of a kind, it's ×2. If you get 3 of a kind, so fire, I guess, like spike damage. I don't know. Blood. If you're every 1 you roll, you're going to take damage. And then night. I haven't seen night. Gain corruption from value rolled. Double if the final die is a 6. Oh yeah, okay. That's risky. All right, let's pop this off and just see. Wait a minute. So what about this implies that I'm going to roll? Oh, no, I see. +1, not +1 bonus to die, +1 dice. I see. For every point above 1. Sweet. Okay, so this is awesome. Why didn't I use that before? Well, I got 5 corruption from it. And at 100, she's basically gone. Okay. So it's not stupid and useless. It's awesome. And then we'll figure out what. All right, as long as we don't roll a 1. Give that thug the what for. What do we get for victory? I think nothing. Sometimes you draw cards, but would it tell me if I was going to get free? No, I just stave off the damage. Man, arcane missiles are awesome. I get more of those. Roguelike, doing some role playing, some dialogue. I'll read this roguelike in Lyrica's voice. Thug, we meet again for the last time. And then she punches him with an arcane missile. Doesn't quite finish him off, but she sticks him with her little stabby dagger and wins the battle. Meanwhile, at Kopek's Tavern, out of place, a man at the bar is dressed far too well for this tavern. There's something odd about his ring. You've seen the sigil on that ring before. Alright, so this is a challenge level 3, which I think is pretty much what is par for the course for Kopek's Tavern. Fortunately, our arcane is 3, so we just have to roll a 10 or higher. If we succeed, we're going to get 2 rumors. Rumors I don't need, they just let me redraw cards, which once I get into harder areas might be more useful. So we need a... Oh, 11 or higher, right. So you need to beat a 10, whatever, you guys know. Here we go. And I'm really good at... yeah, see, I'm really good at rolling dice. Alright, so we get 2 rumors. Oh, you know what? Shoot, there's a little bit of lore there I didn't read. There's points of influence, 2 rumors. Lost Temple, cult influence is now 1. Wait, I thought it was 2. A gate opens at the Elf Archive. Look at this. Elder trees wither and die, and the initiates bring dire warnings. We spawned a mysterious gate at the Elven Archive, or Elf Archive, as it's known in some quarters. And it's just showing... Wait, why did... It looked like her corruption went up. What is this? Oh, here's our storyline. We now learn the ritual to close the gates. So our goal, close 2 gates. See, there's the gate at the Elf Archive. We also have a gate here. Is it just those 2 gates? Well, I guess I have to go down to the Elf Archive. More gates will open, though, I think. Alright, 2 action points. Let's see. I would like to get some... So eventually you run into people, like when you're fighting magic beasts and when this cosmic horror, which is what always... I can't get past the stupid cosmic horror that pops up. That's the final story goal is, hey, go kill the cosmic horror. Which I think pops up at one of these... one of these points of cosmic horror comes up, and your new goal after you close 2 gates is close the final gate, kill the cosmic horror. The cosmic horror and magic dudes have this... I think they've got like a 50% chance when you're rolling iron dice to cancel the die. So I've got all these mercenaries, and I've got money to pay them, and they're smacking cultists right and left, and I'm like, hey, this scenario is easy, I'm going to win it. I come up against the cosmic horror, and I roll all these dice, and like they're X's through half of them. And I'm like, wait, I hired these guys. I've got enough money to pay them. They're lousy at fighting cosmic horrors. So let's not do that strategy this time. But let's go ahead and get this. So you'll now note... Where will you note this? I guess that's what this is. Wait, do I have to... I can close this from here? Oh, man. Is that true? Oh, that is so unfair. Previously, it looks like... Previously, I was like, oh god, I gotta walk all the way down to the Elf Archives and close this. Let me read. Let's check the tooltip. Where's the ritual? The ritual's not an object that we have. Dagnabbit. It looks like I can just close it from here. I can teleclose it. Oh, maybe I can't. There. Oh, wait, actually, who has the highest arcane? She does. No, okay. Whew, all right, I was going to be super mad if I could, like, magically close it from there. All right, so here's how you close it. You note, hey, this is an action. It's available. For instance, if we go to the museum district, see this? This is the Curios and Eccentricities place that we unlocked. If we click on it, We can now, it brings up a little menu. We can buy something from the shop, which is where you draw from the deck. It costs 6 gold, though. We're not going to pay that. So we can now, do I want to recall her? Because closing these, you will see here, is a arcane skill. So it's a difficulty 3 ability. If I roll with White Fang, I need an 11 or higher. If I bring Lyrica back in here, she'll close it on a 10 or higher, but I'll burn an action. Is there anything Lyrica should be doing up here? We have some gold we can spend. We don't need to do that anymore. And since we're not going for a mercenary strategy, what things could we buy here? The Tailor's Gold, Templar. Look at that Templar. I like that fella. -2 cult activity resisted. Is that per turn? I want to go hire that guy. Bishop plus lore I don't care about. A patron gives me lore. An inquisitor. Hide recruit. Oh, so as we're buying these people, they can get killed. The inquisitor will hide them because we're heretics, you see. The noble. Here you look at there. That's what I want. All right, I'm going to restart this scenario and I'm going to play the noble. I'm going to come here and get the bonus action point. That's huge. I've just cracked this the strategy to beat this scenario. It'll involve restarting though. Oh, man, look how hard it is to go all up in the cathedral district. Oh, that's because we're heretics. I'm now understanding the lore in this game. Tom Timur is asking about Dota chess. Tom, that's the second time someone's mentioned that to me. McMaster mentioned it. I have no idea what that is. Dota chess. How is that even a thing? Northgard has new DLC? Finwraith? Oh, man, good for them. Those guys are great. Richard Fogey for Request Wednesday is voting for Factorio until there's something better to vote for. March 26th. Although the next thing I'm looking forward to is, when is that? When is that Sekigahara game? What is it even called? Hold on. Oh, Sekiro. Yeah. Sekiro's out in a week. I'm super curious about that. And only because my friends Jason McMaster and Mike Cathcart are like super into it. I don't even know what it is. Oh, it's the dark. It's from Software, right? That's why I'm psyched about that. Okay, where were we? Okay, so let's close. Okay, let's. White Fang can do it. I've got enough. Oh, I don't have any fate. White Fang is going to close this. I just need to roll an 11 or higher. I'm good at that. Come on! Oh! All right, let's do it again. We're just burning actions here. Boom. Oh, I didn't see that. It's going to give me a reward. Isn't this a spoiler? White Fang gains item. Heirloom Sword. Yeah, I don't need to. I'm gonna predict. Let's see. I'm looking into the future. I've got my hand to my temple. I predict Heirloom Sword. I'm really good at this. And this gives you 3 combat dice. You don't have to pay for it, unlike a mercenary. Oh, it's got limited uses. Man, what kind of weak Heirloom Sword is that? It's just telling you 3 iron dice. All right. You know what? It's an item. Fine, I'll take it. Hey, wait. Why is she untranquil? I don't like that. She's going to start accruing corruption. Where did that come from? Did you guys see a message about her getting negative tranquility? Alright, maybe we have to go talk to our mentor. So that's 1 gate closed. We have to close 1 more, so, oh, we don't have any more actions in the turn. Alright, up here at the museum district. Bargain. Treasure hunters sell whatever the Imperial Museum won't give them coin for to shops in the, what? Okay, whatever. In one of the smaller of these places, the Lost Temple, most of the wares are fakes or worthless, but not all. So we can buy something, pay 1 gold. Should have to roll a 9 or higher to draw from the, ooh, item deck rare. Let's take that. Asked to be shown the special merchandise. Yeah, and this is just a sure thing versus rolling, but I think we can do the arcane and move it. Yeah, let's do that. Why do I think it was a 9 or higher? Oh, when you match it, it's 11 or higher. Right, okay, math. I can do this, come on. Come on, Lyrica. Yeah! All right, so we get a rare item. Let's see what we get. I predict a wand of projection. That's what I see in the future. Man, I'm really good at this. See? I'm psychic. With this artifact, one can project thoughts directly into the minds of another. The challenge is in keeping your thoughts your own afterwards. So +4 influence, -2 tranquility. Magic. Oh, is it a one-use thing? So my influence was 7. It's not changing. Yeah, okay, so I guess I have to use that. And I don't mind if she's... We're just going to let her go mad. So let's see. Oh, requires an action point, which we don't have because we're doing these events. Meanwhile, at Kopek's Tavern, a fracas. Isn't it weird to you guys that fracas is spelled that way? That looks like something you would get at Starbucks, like that they would start selling in, May for summer drinks. A fracas. A fracas in the back turns out to be a group about to batter a merchant. Ordered him to leave him alone? Oh, sweet. We pay 2 influence and get Octavia. How much would she normally cost? Let's check the tooltip. Or convince them to leave her alone. Make a social challenge, which would have to be a 13 or higher on 3 dice. Oh yeah. Pfft, it's even telling me the odds. I don't need roguelike doing the math for me on Twitch. The game does it. She's terrible at social. So let's pay the influence. Oh, you know what? We were saving the influence for the noble to give us an action point. Yeah, we'll do that. That'll be my next playthrough. So we passed one of these thresholds. I think there was an X here, which means we draw this card. Cultists advance. Okay. That didn't change. How am I getting +2 influence? All right, so here's my big beef with it. I have 2 big beefs with this game. Then I'm going to call it a night and then come back after in about probably 30 minutes and just futz around Devil May Cry 5 for the rest of the night. My 2 big beefs with the game. That whole stupid thing where, oh, hi, Octavia. What can she do? It's pretty much nothing. She's got social skill. So she doesn't come with an income or anything, right? She just gave me a bunch of gold when she joined me. Yeah, if she had an income, it would say, I'm sure. Why is she untranquil? Come on, why is everyone so disturbed in this game? So my 2 big beefs are when it's asking you to make a choice, and this is just a huge no-no. Why does anyone ever do this? It's a strategy game. When I'm being asked to make a choice, that choice should be based on information. That is the absolute wrong time to lock the information away from me. How does a game designer not know that? That's just such a rookie mistake. Jeez. And my other beef is, why did I get 2 points of influence? Love these tooltips, but shouldn't it tell me why I have a positive +2? Oh, did I get it from Octavia? Maybe I don't have a positive influence flow. Well, I will tell you, like when you hire the tailor, it doesn't tell you. There's nowhere you can tell other than clicking here and tool tipping the tailor. There's nothing that tells you, where's the tailor? There's nothing that tells you, yeah, you're getting 5 additional gold per turn. You're just playing, you're going, oh, I really need gold. And you're like, oh, wait, I have 5 gold. Where did that come from? So don't lock these stupid cards when you draw them. I love the idea of that, but that is not the time to shut down these displays to let me see what spells and items I have. That is not the time where I can't check, oh, well, wait, what is this character's stats? That is not the time to keep these tooltips away. Stop that. And they're on the right track, but give me more information about where I'm getting these resources, how to manage them. So I think I've spoiled what's going to happen. Basically, in this playthrough, I think she's going to get corrupt and die. Eventually, you keep going until all your characters are dead. So as long as you've got one person left. So what's previously happened is the cosmic horror comes out. I close the gates. Once I close another gate, the next objective is come over here, close the final gate, kill the cosmic horror. So someone works their way over here, fights the cosmic horror. Oh, iron dice don't do any good. That person's health goes away and they're dead. And now I'm sitting here with 2 other characters. Like, oh, okay, well, I guess she fights the Cosmic Horror. Yep, okay, that didn't work. She doesn't have enough magic. She died. The Cosmic Horror has a battle rank of, I think, 60. I got to 57 once. Oh, so close. And then I'm left with Octavia the Merchant and 2 actions per turn. At which point I'm like, well, I'm not going to go fight that. What do I do? And then this fills up, and then this hits 4, and I lose. So, Heretic Operative. A couple of really annoying rookie mistakes, but overall I like what they're doing. As a guy who really digs solitaire board games, this has just enough of that eldritch horror set in a fantasy environment. And I do also like this. There's a very bespoke map in a. That word bespoke, I shouldn't use that. I'm not comfortable using it. I'm not quite clear what it means. I mean, I know when to use it and what it means when people use it, but the handmade map and the economy that goes with it, this thing like knowing I can go over here to this noble and pay 12 influence. So next time I try this scenario, because I want to beat this scenario, because you get extra experience points, and you unlock more characters to start with, more story decks, more enemy types. Next time I play this scenario, I'm going to do what I can to get 12 influence. I'm going to run over here and hire this noble, and then that additional action every turn will just give me that many more options. So that's my strategy. Thank you guys for watching. Happy Friday to everyone. I will be back in about an hour. I don't even know that I'll be on mic, but I'm just going to mess around with Devil May Cry 5 for the night, and I'll be live streaming that. So stay tuned if you want to watch someone fumbling around with Devil May Cry 5 on baby mode. Have a good weekend, and I'll be back and talk to you guys on Monday if I don't see you later tonight. Cheers.
Okay, you can stop. I get it.
Okay. So, again, I'm still working on it, but what do you say?
You want me to be honest?
Totally, of course. I mean, it's just the two of us.
That song is shit in a can.
What?
I thought it was just awful.
I disagree. This song is a huge hit.
A hit? No way, Ruff. Trust me. I know this business. That song sucks. Not even a tampon ad would want to use that song.
You have ads for tampons that are very good.